To prevent unemployment fraud, North Carolina is now requiring some applicants to verify their identity through a third-party site called ID.me. But our team discovered in some cases the site is only causing more headaches for people asking where's the money. Here's Savannah Levins.
25 states are now using ID.me to combat fraud, but so many people who need and deserve their money tell me the site's been nothing but a nightmare.
A selfie? What?
That was Meka Green's reaction when she was prompted to upload a photo of her face to ID.me, and that wasn't all it asked for.
It takes you through all kind of steps of you having to put in your ID, your passport, driver's license. And I was like, okay, this is new. What is this?
Meka had been receiving unemployment benefits for several months when they stopped unexpectedly. That's when DES told her she needed to verify her identity using the ID.me site in order to keep getting paid.
Then I did all that. I did the face scan and everything, and it denied me. Now I'm locked out. They don't give you an explanation. There's nobody to speak to.
Now she says she's still not getting paid, and she's worried about her information being compromised.
The user is providing consent for their information to be shared in order to gain access to their benefits.
Pete Eskew with ID.me says they're a secure site that never sells data to third parties. To combat fraud, he says they use three main verification methods: your government ID, compared to phone records associated with your name and address, compared to your social security number. If those don't match up for whatever reason, like if you're on someone else's phone plan or moved, it can cause delays.
And so it's disproportionately impacting younger Americans or people that have not established credit records.
He says in those cases, it'll take additional verification methods and more time. But more time is something Meka says she doesn't have.
I had a gigantic medical scare 7.5 months ago, and I stepped out of my bathroom and I collapsed. I had multiple blood clots on both lungs, so I was having a pulmonary embolism. I literally was told, had they not brought you here, you would have died. I mean, it is a miracle that I'm alive. So I tried to stay away from stress as much as possible. So having to log on to a system and you can't get through is very stressful. They tell you nothing. They just tell you this is what you have to do to get this done. And then when you do it, your results are still zero. So it's just very frustrating.
I reached out to DES about this. They confirmed that they'll look into Meka's case and also told me, quote, "We're working closely with ID.me to make the process as efficient as possible for claimants." Reporting for WCNC Charlotte, I'm Savannah Levins. Back to you.